Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or much depending on your location. Please join in the struggle to liberate our people from the contraption. Like I share videos today is Thursday. Ori Market, I bring the news update. 33 days after Supreme Court yet to issue CTC of its judgment, delays further application by the lawyers. That's what is happening. Yes, the Supreme Court that's supposed to be the custodian of the Nigerian Constitution. They are the ones violating it. Yes. They are yet to issue the certified true copy of their judgment. The Abracadabra judgment they delivered on the 15th day of December 2023. Yes. Of course. And not only that, they are frustrating and delaying further appeal or application for them to release this CTC. So what is happening? The lawyers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they are raising alarm, said this thing is not in tandem with the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. They said today makes it 33 days after the Supreme Court delivered the final judgment in the case of the Federal Republic of Nigeria versus Nnamdi Kanu. They said, following the delivery of said judgment on 15th December 2023, applications were filed for the release of certified true copies, that's CTC, of the judgment and the enrolled order. But to this day, the Supreme Court is yet to comply. This failure, they said, to release the said CTC is a flagrant violation of the Constitution that entitles Nnamdi Kanu to be issued copies of the judgment within 7 days of the delivery of the judgment on 15th December 2023. They continued, they said it is a fundamental right and thus enforceable. According to the lawyers, Section 36, Paragraph 7 of the Constitution provides that when any person is tried for any criminal offense, the court or tribunal shall keep a record of the proceedings, and the accused person or any persons authorized by him in that behalf shall be entitled to obtain copies of the judgment in the case within 7 days of the conclusion of the case. To be sure, the Federal High Court cannot proceed with consideration of any trial without the certified judgment and the enrolled order. Similarly, they said Kanu's lawyers cannot proceed with his defense without the CTC of the said judgment and the order. So that is the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's lawyers. They said even the lawyers themselves, they cannot continue, like we have said before, with defense if this thing is not released. So that is the point. So the federal government of Nigeria and the PCP, Benjamin Kanu, what are you people doing? You see, it is a hard time we call these people out. These people who say they are trying to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are working secretly. They are working behind the scene. What are you doing? We are not seeing any effort. People said they are in their work, in the show. Not before this one now. In their work, not the show. What thing happen? Will they hear say people they work, the thing they show? Now what thing people they talk and what is supposed to be? For this one, then they work, the thing not they show. How you go to work and they show? You can't force people to believe say they work. Oh, we are working behind bars, behind the scene. We are working, silently. We are working secretly. We have seen many political efforts coming home during the Christmas and New Year celebrations. Oh, to impress the people of the South as the Igbos. We are working for Kanu's release. Once you said it, you become, a good person. They know what they are doing. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not a hero and the most, the leader of the entire Southeast region, the de facto governor general, like Pabio have said, where will you go home? You want to get, the sympathy. You want to get the support of the people. And you want to say, oh, we are working to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You want to associate yourself with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That's what all of them are doing. The last year's Christmas and the New Year celebrations, in every gathering, these political levels, they will convoke. They will be there telling people, Martin Amekano, we are working to release him. So all these things they are doing is to gather cheap popularity. People knows them. They know they are the black sheep of the family. So it's there. So these things shows that they're not doing anything. They're not working. If you're working, we're saying it. So they're not doing anything. In the area of negotiation, who is negotiating? Who is negotiating from Kano's release? Who is doing that? Or who has the audacity among all of them to tell Tinubu to release Mazi Kano? Is it Benjamin Kano that is boy? He's agent. They will send him an errand to the Southeast to come and do it. Simple. So the governor Zitu Zolimba, oh, that man. Mazi Kano is his nightmare. Yes, because those who are living in the glass house, they're not throwing stones. Yes. So he knows he's living in a glass house. He will never throw a stone. Because Mazi Kano will always come out and speak the truth to power. No matter whose ox is God. He will tell you the truth. The naked truth. What they're doing. So, and they will not want to hear that. They want the people to be subjugated. They want the people to be under slavery. Yes, so that they will continue to loot their resources. And that is that. So we have seen it. So what we are saying is that for the world to see what is happening, the Supreme Court of Nigeria failed woefully in the abracadabra judgment, yet transmit or remit this to the Federal High Court. Nowhere. Release this CTC to the lawyers so that they can proceed at the lower court. They refused. So what is their own? What are they looking for? Is there more trouble? They want more trouble? They want crisis? Tomorrow they said, oh, insecurity in the Southeast. Who is creating the insecurity? Look at them. Look at the insecurity they are creating. You have seen it now. Supreme Court will just, simple thing to do. Release this thing. This thing is there. It has been written. Before judgment is delivered, you must have this thing. So now you have to release it. It becomes a problem. You don't deliver judgment without writing it down. You must have articulated your point and everything. That is what we're talking about. Now release this the copy to the lawyers and remit the one that is supposed to go to the Federal High Court. Becomes a problem. It's a quagmire. So why we are saying this is because tomorrow they will say, oh, there is crisis. Sit at home and all that. So we are saying this for the international community to be aware of what is happening.